Hey everybody, here's a quick rundown on the presentation plan, description of parts. There is much more information to come. Also make sure that you read the presentation plan assignment document. This is showing an example of the background section and the purpose and rationale. For the background section, you can see that it's bulleted or just listed information. It is essentially the who is your audience, where are you meeting, how many people, be very realistic on this, and other pertinent information as it applies to your audience and the tailoring of your program to them. The purpose and rationale for a 1-hour presentation plan ranges anywhere from 2 to 4 paragraphs, depending on how much background information you want to provide. Make sure that you always include the theory, the health behavior theory that you are applying. Here's another example of the background. In this case, they stated Zoom session, but I want to make sure that everybody uses a face-to-face context. Again, here's the inclusion of applied theory. The objectives. This is related to the impact of your program. Lots more information to come in Module 4. You will likely have 7 to 10 total objectives for a 1-hour presentation plan. The introduction is essentially your greeting and launching statement. Usually about 5 to 7 sentences. You do not want to get into information about your content area, but more it's the greeting and how you can hook in your audience to get them to start thinking about the subject. Here's another example, and in this one you can see where the instructor presented a question to the audience to think about. Again, that hook in. The developmental section is in a grid table format. There is the outline of what will be covered. The what information, what content, and outline of it. Then there is the how are you going to cover it with your methods and strategies. You do not give a description of the methods at this point. We will do that later. Right now, I just want you to consider a variety of strategies that you could use. Then in the last column for your detailed content information, you will provide the link, the hot link of where you are getting your information from. You will have a conclusion, again, a statement written as you would say it, similar to the introduction, but this is how you are finishing your presentation, your closing statement, maybe highlighting some of the key points, and then also referring to the evaluation. There's a section for anticipated problems and possible solutions. All of this is about being prepared. And in this case, thinking ahead of what might go wrong and what you can do to address that problem. What is your solution? Please include 3 to 5 items. For evaluation, more information will come in Module 5, but this is focused on how successful your program was and how well it went, how well it was implemented. You will need to include items for impact, external, and internal process evaluation. If you have additional materials, you find a crossword puzzle, a worksheet already created, and you want to just include that as reference, that's fine. Any specific pictures, this is sort of an optional section, not required, but as you find more